Hey guys, it's Rada here. Today we're going to be looking at a Scum character creation. So I will give you guys my tips and my advice on your character. Alright, let's do it. Also, this will be for Scum 0.7 build. So today's date of recording is April 8th, 2022. Alrighty, let's get started with your character name. If you're playing single player, I think you can be whatever you want. I think if you're playing on a server, I think you have to have a name that's not taken. But I'm not entirely sure because I never... No, never mind. I have had a name taken away from me before. Okay. Moving on, you can go male or female. Choose your head, tattoos if you want them on or off. Concealed mode, we'll keep that on, obviously. Penis size, or if you're a female, bust size. If you are a supporter pack, you do get a bigger size, an extra 2 inches. If you are a supporter 1 supporter pack. Grow over time is your penis or bust size. But enough of that. Let's get into the skills. Okay, starting with the skills, we're going to start off with strength. Strength is, I believe, the only skill that can level up all the way to 8. So, not here. Your max, all these skills, the max is 5. So 5 strength, 5 constitution, 5 dexterity, 5 intelligence. That's the highest you can go in character select. But in game, strength can go all the way up to 8.0. So after strength, there's constitution, dexterity, and intelligence. But the first one we're going to be looking for is strength. Okay, here we're looking at strength skills. It's brawling, so your fist fighting, rifling, melee weapons, handgun, and archery. You don't got to worry about heavy weapons. It's not part of the game yet. But on right now, I have 5.0 strength, so I'm able to max 1 skill completely and have 1 medium and 1 basic. That's what 5.0 gives you. But my recommendations, if for strength, I would never touch rifling. I would brawling, maybe basic. But rifling, handgun, and archery, unless you want to be able to, if you want to be I want to be Legolas or Hawkeye, then definitely go archery. But in my opinion, I would not touch any of the weapons skills. The reason behind that is because rifling and handgun especially are super easy to level up, and it's a great way to get fame points as well. So personally, I think 3.0 strength is totally fine, maybe even 2.0. I would get medium melee damage, melee weapon, and either basic brawling or even medium brawling. But honestly, basic brawling, medium melee, all you need. That's what I usually do. Again, you guys do not have to copy me or anything. This is just my opinion. Again, rifling, handgun, super easy to level up. Super easy way to get fame points, especially early in the game. And rifles and handgun, you can level up to advanced fairly easily. Alright, next up is Constitution. Constitution passively upgrades your overall HP. So even if your character is going to say 100 HP or 100%, your total hit points will increase. Even though it says 100%, it will increase your total hit points Constitution. Normally, what most people do is medium. There's nothing wrong with this. You could go for basic running and put more into endurance, or just advanced endurance, but you will run slower. It's not hard to level up running, but it's gonna take a while to get running, and you're definitely gonna be slow. But again, medium is a good happy balance, or at the very least 1 running and 2 medium, and that's it for Constitution. And again, it does level up passively. Eventually, just by playing, you will get to 5.0, and it will increase your overall health. Alright, next up is Dexterity. Again, if I didn't mention it before, you can level up all skills in the game once you're playing. This is just character creation, but the only skill that is limited is your intelligence, but we'll get to that when we get there. Alright, so next up is Dexterity. Dexterity passively also affects all your actions, how fast you do them, getting in and out of cars, reloading, crouching, standing up, stuff like that. You basically want high Dexterity if you can. The skills for Dexterity are Thievery, so that's going to be your lockpicking skill. The higher it is, the easier it is to lockpick, but to be honest, lockpick is pretty easy. Especially if you played like a whole bunch of games like Skyrim or whatever. If you're used to that mini game, it's actually pretty easy, to be fair. But definitely for when it comes to player-made locks, you definitely want at least medium Thievery. Driving can be super annoying, but it's very easy to level up. From no skill until you reach medium, you're going to be stalling out. You're going to be annoyingly crashing. It's a risk not leveling it up, because you can get a car early, and then if you don't repair it, you crash, and then it goes on fire, and your entire car is gone, and everything you owned was in it, and maybe even you. So it's definitely a risk not leveling up. I would at the least put basic, so you would reach medium quicker, but you're still gonna stall out even with basic. Demolition, I wouldn't recommend leveling it up, but if you are the type of player that wants to defuse beepers and do kill boxes smoothly, at least the first stage of kill boxes, I would definitely max Demolition. Getting max demo purely off of creating bomb defusal kits and defusing like beepers and stuff, you're gonna take a long time to level it up. Same with Thievery. Realistically, you can get to medium Thievery and medium Demolition pretty easy with the tools, with the crafting tools. Okay, so if crafting a defusal kit and a lockpicking tool, you can easily get medium just for like a couple hours of practicing. But from medium to advanced, it's almost impossible. It's possible, but it would take hours and hours of constantly picking that thing. You could try crafting it. Crafting those tools also give you XP for those, but in my opinion, is you either start it with it maxed or not. Again, if the one maxing, in my opinion, is Demolition, that extra second you get having it from advanced from medium comes in clutch so much. After that is throwing. I never ever touched this skill ever in my life. Motorcycling, kind of with cars, it's not the same thing, but it affects your speed. Same thing with driving, it does affect your speed. So from no skill to basic to medium to advanced, it does affect your speed. Same thing with driving, it all affects your speed, but motorcycling, obviously for motorcycles, similar to driving, you will stall out on the bikes and you would be constantly kicking, getting it to start and stuff. It would die on you. But honestly, in my opinion, I think the dirt bikes are super fun and really hard to get blown up in. The dirt bikes, at least. Stealth is a big one. So if you guys deal with mechs a lot in your servers or not, I would definitely recommend putting at least medium stealth, because, or even higher if you want to. you could like with advanced stealth, you could even run around mechs. I'm not even kidding. So the point is, the mechs don't hear you, or the puppets don't hear you. No one sees you. You know, doesn't matter, right? You can do anything you want. Medium, I usually run medium, and it works great for me. It's another skill that is hard to level up though. Aviation, that's your piloting skill. Honestly, I went with no skill, and obviously just by flying the plane a little bit, getting basic was very easy, just like driving. And I didn't feel like you need this skill. So in my opinion, unless you want to fly faster, I'm not 100% sure if aviation even affects the speed, because you go pretty fast even with no skill. But honestly, I felt no need to even throw this. Alright, last but not least is intelligence. So in character creation, intelligence is the only skill that cannot be leveled after character creation. So once you're 3.0, you're set at 3.0. You cannot raise it. And what this means is, ever since 0.6, your squad size is determined by your intelligence. So if you have, obviously though, admins can change the settings, but on vanilla servers, it's your intelligence decides your squad size. You can't have too like with a 1.0 intelligence. I think your max is like 2 people, a duo, for example. My opinion though is 3.0, simply 3.0, and you max engineering. And this is simple because awareness you can level up very easily. Sniping you can level up very easily. Camouflage, I've never personally got any much value out of it. But if you want to do that, totally fine. Survival, super easy to level up, just by cutting down trees. But engineering, maxed. If you want to be able to craft everything in the game, everything, I mean everything, you need to have max engineering, okay? Simple. You want to craft ammo, upgrade your walls all the way, get to the big cabin, you need max engineering. It's not impossible to learn. You can level up intelligence, but it still stays 3.0. So the base number stays the same, but you can level up engineering, you can level up awareness, you can level up sniping. It's all very easy to level up. Awareness, starting back at the top, awareness does affect your visible seeing distance of other players. It also affects loot. So the higher your awareness, the higher probability of finding loot is. And guys, I cannot stress enough, if you are playing Scum and you do not have leveled up awareness, make sure to, when you're looting, even if you don't loot the item, when you search something, when you search a cabinet and there's scrap inside that cabinet, to drag out that scrap. Drag it out, just drag it out and place it on the ground. And that's how you level up your awareness. Chopping puppets, chopping rags, etc., etc. Sniping, you level up by using a scope weapon. Camouflage by using similar looking clothing and sitting in bushes. Survival, you cutting rags, chopping trees. I think filling water canteens, those kind of actions level up survival. Survival also, depending on your level of survival, matters on it gives you an in-game compass. So when you hold right click, it'll give you a compass. Basic survival just gives you north. Medium gives you a normal compass, so you could tell north, east, south, west. And max survival gives you a more detailed compass. But there's compasses in game that will literally, the military compass, for example, will literally give you degrees. And it doesn't matter if you have no skill. The military compass is the best, and it like vetoes your skill. Okay, so here we are. This is my build that I'm currently running in the Good Guy server, for example. I have 2 strength, 2 constitution, a 5.0 dex, and 3 intelligence. This is what I usually run. Again, you do not have to copy me. You can play with however you want to play. I have basic brawling, medium melee weapons, basic running, medium endurance, max demolition, because I want to be able to defuse beepers and do kill boxes more smoothly. Medium motorcycling, this kind of hurts, but I'll get advanced eventually just by driving. And basic stuff. I would like more stuff, but basic's okay. For intelligence, again, max engineering. That's all I need. And that's it. Let's start at the beginning. So, to upgrade brawling, you just punch people, punch puppets. You can level that up. Rifling, just by shooting rifles, you're gonna level that up very easily, get free pain points. Handgun, the same thing. Melee weapons, obviously use your melee weapons. Running by running. Endurance by running and having things inside your backpack. Thievery by lockpicking, doing the minigame. Crafting the lockpick tool. Driving by driving. Demolition by crafting the demolition tool. Throwing by throwing things. Motorcycle by driving. Stealth by moving while crouched or prone. That's how you level up stealth. Aviation, you level up by piloting, which is another skill, which is weird. Awareness, you level up by dragging things out, cutting rags, cutting puppets. Making things too. We're level up awareness. Sniping, you level up by using a rifle. The scoped rifle, as long as it's scoped, you can use sniping. Camouflage, wearing the same colored clothes and sitting in bushes, levels that up. Survival by chopping trees, filling canteens, chopping meat. Engineering, just by simply making things. And one thing I forgot to mention, engineering and survival, you definitely want to get survival to basic, because getting survival basic truly lets you craft everything with engineering. Because some things in the crafting menu are locked by survival, but you will level up survival just by crafting a base. And one skill we didn't talk about was medical. The higher medical you have, the faster you are at treating injuries, and the injuries require less materials to heal. So for example, you have a C4 and normally it would take 5 or 4 rags to fully heal that. With fully medical, you just need 1 rag. And also you heal faster. The stabilization time is a lot quicker. Yeah, again, this is my skills, 2.0, 2.0, 5.0, 3.0. Alright guys, I'm Proto. I hope you enjoyed this or learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And maybe I might do a part 2 to this video. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe. But I hope you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and let me know if you guys want to see more. And I do stream live on Twitch all the time. All my links will be listed below. Alright guys, thank you and goodbye.